game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and we're just moments away from kick-off time. Stay tuned for the live action. A terrific venue and an exciting night in prospect here in the Spanish capital at the Estadio Metropolitano. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And match day 1 in the Champions League for these two teams, always an important date on the calendar. It's Atletico Madrid up against Club Brugge.
Well, the hosts are clear favourites going into this tie. But with that comes pressure, particularly against a team that will remain compact, are well-drilled defensively and are a threat on the counter-attack. If the hosts don't go through, though, it will be a major upset.
And this is how Atletico will line up.
Well, this system gives them a good defensive base. A well-drilled back four, a solid midfield with wide players tucking in, and two forwards who can press the ball. But does it provide enough fluidity going forward? I'm never sure.
And a look at the starting 11 for Club Brugge.
Well, it's great to see a team playing with wingers in a 4-3-3, but they've got to be effective, both with their dribbling and their crosses. Otherwise, they'll become bit-part players.
Looking forward to this tremendously. Atletico Madrid get things started. Alvarez. Could be dangerous. And the keeper's technical skills there for all to see.
Well, from that close in, that's a really good save. Such good reflexes.
Alexander Sørloth. Really good interception.
He made it look easy, didn't he?
Well, this could really help the cause. Is this the moment? And it's opening up. And a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin.
Well, here's the goal again. And what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And then it's a pretty tidy finish too. Hits it hard, he hits it low, and it just makes it difficult for the keeper. A really nice goal.
So the match is restarted. 1-0 here. Falaken. He's on the run. Fine build-up play. And Brugge doing well to regain possession. Showing good game awareness. David Hansko. Alex Baena. Here's Alvarez. Comfortable on the ball, moving it forward here, Atletico. This looks interesting. Can he put it away? Oh, he really bruised the crossbar. And the attack fizzling out.
Well, had that gone in, they would be in complete control of this game. As it is, they're still going to be a bit nervy.
Dangerous ball. Oh dear, up a dead end. It was promising.
Well, no way through there.
More than decent passing sequences, but they need a leveller. So out over the byline and a corner. And he's fired over the corner. Well, the keeper wanted to take it cleanly and did. Alexander Sørloth. And playing it through. Pressure was on, but the keeper's done well to defuse the situation. Alvarez. Well, he's certainly not alone, but they dealt with the threat posed. It. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Baena. Marcos Llorente. Encouraging this from Atletico. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Given away again. Baena. Untidy little passage in midfield there. Alvarez. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Throw in for Atletico. Nice looking move, this. Well, winning back possession.
Well, that was excellent defending. Just made it very difficult for them.
On the cusp of the interval, and Atletico in front. How about your overall take?
Well, I think they've been the better side in this first half. They've defended well, they've looked dangerous in attack, and they've controlled the midfield. It's been a solid performance so far.
Van Aken. It's a weighted pass. This could be the equaliser. And it's come off the keeper. And a time for calm on the ball.
Well, what a good piece of goalkeeping that was. But the equaliser can't be long in coming, surely.
Well, attacks are plenty, but now defensive resilience is what's called for. Now a decent position. Good-looking move. Opportunity. And a goal this is. Such a big moment for Atletico Madrid, who are well on course for success.
Well, it's a very simple finish in the end, but his movement was really good. He just found himself a bit of space in the box when it mattered most. Here, and the ball is moving again. The referee is
decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. Could be threatening and regaining control of the ball. And that will do it for the first half here at the Estadio Metropolitano. A lot to like about Julian Alvarez and the performance he has put in up to this point.
Yeah, his general performance has been really good. He's been such a threat and deserved his goal, that's for sure.
Teams back in position, second half underway. Here's Meshele. Oh, they were in a decent position too. Hansko. Alex Baena. Here's Alvarez. Baena. Well, he prevented it from going over the line. Beautiful pass. And still trying to get the shot off. Interception to snuff out the danger. Van Aken. That's a good-looking ball. Not a convincing clearance. Determined defending. Well read to put an end to that attack. Alexander Sørloth. Well, the scoreline means they can focus on keeping possession. Taken away, he won the ball. Flowing here. That's a useful cross. And the keeper there to make sure nothing untoward happened. Alex Baena. David Hansko. Jimenez. Well, we're into the final half hour. Alvarez. What to like about that pass? Van Aken. Attacking with vigour. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Could be a chance to break. And there it breaks down. Big chance! And effectively parried away by the keeper. Atletico's corner. With play having stopped, a chance for the referee to go back and hand out the caution. He's been influential today, but the manager decides to make a personnel switch at this point. And over it comes. And the ball back now with Atletico. Oh, could be! A strong hand on the ball.
Well, it might not get his side back into this game, but I have to say, that was a top-class save.
Well, on the back of that breathtaking piece of goalkeeping, can they keep the ball and create? Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. And a disappointing end to that. He made good progress there. A fine reading of the situation. Van Aken. Christos Jolis. And a fine tackle. Marcos Llorente. Alex Baena. Koke with it. Can they open them up?
You do feel they get a chance soon, the way they're playing.
Koke. Baena. Intelligent ball. He's in with a chance. And a goal! What a magnificent display! It's such a one-sided contest here.
Well, as you can see, he's given far too much space, but he still had some work to do, and I think that's a very tidy finish. It was never in doubt. Well, no wonder Simeone's delighted. They're bossing the game now, that's for sure.
Well, continuing with the action, Atletico well on top. This is starting to get out of hand. Jolis. And that's where to send it.
Yeah, such a good pass with the ball.
Van Aken. Not a very good challenge, and he skips past his man. Van Aken now. Determined defending. Baena. Hansko. Alex Baena. Oh, managing to beat him. And the keeper getting right behind it. And here's a change now for Atletico. He's driven in the corner. Referee intervening. Race. Could be threatening. Van Aken and teammates around him. Showing good defensive judgment. Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on. Koke. And a fine cross. The story so far is one of failure in possession. And there goes the final whistle. Well, they've got to make up for lost time now. A defeat at home on match day 1.
Yeah, they'll be disappointed. It's an uphill battle if you don't get anything from your opening game. It really comes down to how they bounce back now. Vital we see a better performance next time out.
Well, Stuart, he really has had a lot to say for himself out on the pitch.
Well, he scored one and could have had a lot more. But if you keep getting into the right areas, the goals will come. I thought he was very good today.
Que siempre la afición se